janitorleads.com. Hope all is well. Remember, our goal at janitorleads.com is to help small businesses grow. And what is the number one way that a small business can grow? Sales. What is the easiest possible way to generate sales? Well, is to get leads that are warm. And a warm lead is a lead where a customer is reaching out to you and says, "Hey, I need janitorial services at my building. I'm not happy, or I got a new building to bid." Those are the easiest bids because number one, the customer is actively wants to change. You don't need to convince them they want to change. They have a timeline already set. They probably already have a budget set. So you jump through all those hurdles. And what is the easiest way to get those warm leads? Well, you could have a sales team that costs money and takes time. You can advertise on Google. That takes a lot of money, probably thousands of dollars a month to get the number of clicks that you need. Really, the number one way to get warm leads that is the most cost effective way is to visit janitorleads.com, because when you visit janitorleads.com, you can purchase those leads in your area for just $7.95. And we've talked numerous times that you literally could purchase hundreds of those leads and only close one of them for it to give you a good ROI. Anyways, that's my quick spiel on leads. I really want to talk to you today about using metrics to run your business. So one of the ways that we use metrics, we use a tool called Salesforce. And Salesforce allows you to track all different types of metrics. So I wanted to run through some of the metrics that we collect as part of our company. Now, this is just a dummy set of data, so I can share it with you for web purposes, but you could explore other services like NetSuite or Salesforce that allow you to collect and report on the data that you want to do. So the way that we set up our dashboard is tracking certain things. So the first things that we're tracking is problem tickets. So that's how many complaints do we have from customers. And you can track that month over month to look at the trends. We use Salesforce to track problems or work orders within our system, and then I can look at this from an executive level and see, oh geez, we're trending up or trending down. We can also track things like, another thing that is important for us to track is how many service partners that are transferring accounts. So if we have an account that we're using subcontracted labor on, and let's say that account is cleaned by cleaning company A, and then we decide to transfer to cleaning company B, I look at that as a bad thing. I don't want to be having turnover in the count. That means either our service partners aren't engaged, our managers aren't working with our service partners to give them the training and the support that they need. We don't want to be having those those service transfers. So one of the things that's important for me to track is how many times we're doing that, because then I can talk to my operations managers and address trends. The other things, the rest of the stuff that I get into is customer activity. Or sales generation activity, I should say. So if we're looking down here, we're talking about how many contacts we've added into the system. So a contact is a name and a phone number, but you don't necessarily know if they're a lead. They're someone that's you just maybe met at a bar, or you picked up their business card by walking by their office, whatever. You don't really know much about them. So that's a contact, and then we actually track activity against those contacts. So our expectation as a company is that activity, calling them, emailing them, dropping things off, doing demos, any type of thing that you're doing to turn that contact into a lead is an important activity for us to track. So we actually track how much activity you have against your contacts. And that philosophy carries through as we go further down the sales pipeline. So we track how many leads we have and then how much activity we have against those leads. A lead is something is different from a contact in that you know that they have something like a budget, or you know that they're a decision maker, or you know that they have a need. So there's actually something measurable that you can go in and determine, like, okay, this isn't just a contact. I think that there's a chance that this could turn into some business. For us, opportunities We call it reoccurring revenue opportunities. Opportunities are um, things where basically a lead turns into an opportunity when a customer says, okay, Ryan, I've had enough of you bugging me. I'm ready for you to give me a proposal. When the customer says they want a proposal, when we can put a dollar value on how much that opportunity is, then that becomes an opportunity. And again, we track activity around that. We also track straight pipeline, which is how many opportunities we have in the system that are expected to close. We track how many opportunities we won, just a pure number of them. We track the the actual dollar value of the opportunities that we've won. We've tracked customers that we lost, um, and we track the number of customers that we've lost. And then the last kind of activity that we tracked within Salesforce was requisition and HR data. So we track how many requisitions have been open for 14 days. We have a company goal where we don't want to have many requisitions open longer than 14 days. So when I see that we have, 6 or 7 requisitions great open for greater than 14 days, that becomes a concern that I need to talk with HR regarding. And then we're tracking time to fill. So how long on average does it take us to fill a requisition? Again, our goal is to have those requisitions or this data trend down month over month. So this is how we use metric data. I'm sure you could use metric data in different ways within your company, but I would definitely encourage you to explore different tools. They're usually called CRM tools, customer relationship management tools, that allow you to track this type of data and build that into your company. Let me know if you have any questions, and remember to visit janitorleads.com. Thanks so much.